There we are. We just rolled into the city limits of Dilly, Texas. Dilly, Texas. Pretty genuine little Texas town. Well, looks like we might be here. I don't know. Let's see where Dennis is going. Looks like he's pulling into Garcia Cafe. So there's my friends I've been telling you about. I'm talking to my camera people, see? I'm introducing my friends. That's Dennis right there. I was talking to you about Dennis on the way over. And there's David. And those are my two geezer friends.
We're in trouble now, David. Is this where you promised us breakfast, right? Huh? Is this breakfast time? I'm so hungry. Are you hungry? Yes. That coffee stimulated my already...
You see, that's what geezers do. They talk real loud to each other.
That puts the action in.
So we're leaving the cafe now. Garcia's Cafe in Dilly, Texas. And we're on our way down to Hank Araziola's BMW shop.
It doesn't fit any business model, but like
this is Dilly, came through central Mexico into Guatemala, then went over to Honduras and through Nicaragua, and then into Costa Rica, into Panama. In Panama, I shipped the bike to Medellin. Medellin, I went up to Cartagena here on the Caribbean, and then turned back around back to Medellin. Bogota, followed basically the Andes all the way down. Bogota, Cali, through Pasto, through Quito, down through Cuenca in Ecuador, and then followed the spine of the Andes all through here. Went over to Cusco, see Machu Picchu, and then this is Lake Titicaca in this area. We continued down across. This is the big salt lake in Bolivia. And then into Peru, all the way down to Puerto Montt, and then we crossed into Argentina, and back to Chile, and then back to Argentina to Ushuaia to the bottom. So this was about 5 months, and then back on the eastern side to Buenos Aires. And that's where the trip ended. So it was a 6-month trip. And the Africa was started in Cape Town, went through the middle, and through Luderidge in Namibia, and up to Swakopmund, and then Natasha, and then into the Delta in Botswana, Zimbabwe and the waterfalls, the Victoria Falls, and Zambia, and then Malawi to the border with Tanzania, and then back down this way to the south of Malawi through Mozambique, back to Zimbabwe, into Botswana to do the southern part, and then back to South Africa, and then Swaziland, and then follow the eastern coast through Durban, East London, Port Elizabeth, and back to Cape Town. So that was 4 months, 4-month loop. So I tend to photograph people that I don't know, so I don't know who she was.
She's good looking. Was she a tourist or did she live there?
No, she's probably she's a Mexican tourist.
Yeah,
but
yeah. And
I
this
don't
is where, Rio 14?
Real de Catorce, yeah. So
That's the road we're riding.
Oh, this is the road that we would go on?
well, actually, this one's not, but it's kind of sort of like this.
It's going to be real similar, huh?
Okay.
But you can go horse speed if you want to. Just creep along. You have to creep along probably in first gear, huh?
Yeah, but it's going to take you all day to go 14 miles.
Oh, shit. So,
It's better if you go about 50, 60 miles an hour because you're gliding. You're gliding on the stones. Whereas if you go slow, you're going to hit every impact because the stones they're not flush to each other. I mean, they're round stones.
you're sure not making this appealing.
Well, that's the adventure. That's what it is.
Oh, is that what it is?
And then, of course, the bottom. This is the very bottom of the roof. So if you follow I-35 to the very end, it'll end here at this sign. So I-35 is part of the Pan American Highway from top to bottom. So from my shop to this sign was 14,500 miles. 5 months to get there.
Well, we left Hank's shop. We're on our way back home now. Just coming through Hondo, Texas. What a great visit with Hank Arraziola. Every once in a while you meet extraordinary people who have literally done it their way, and looks like he's a guy who's lived his life the way he wanted to. And he's done some things and seen some things that most of us will never have a chance to do. Not because we can't, it's just because life captures us and we get swept up in things, and before you know it, we just run out of time. He's a great photographer. He was showing us some of the beautiful photos that he's taken. And the exciting thing is that he's talking about going on a trip through Mexico with us. Now, most people think that's a pretty scary thing to do, but he says it's not. And the beautiful thing about being able to go with him is here's a guy with who has ridden all the way from Dilly, Texas, all the way down to Tierra del Fuego, right at the tip of South America. So he sure knows his way around. He speaks Spanish, and he would be our guide. So I'm kind of thinking about that. Now, he was telling us some of the challenges. Roads aren't quite as good. There's potholes from time to time. And in the little towns along the way, the streets are all cobblestone. Not loose cobblestone, but they're not smooth paved streets. They're like, as he said, the San Francisco streets made out of cobblestone. So that gives you pause. And here we are. We're turning into our area. I told Debbie I'd be home about 1 o'clock, and it's about 4 now, so probably not good, but She's very supportive of me, and that's why I love her. Just one of the reasons. And here we are, home again. The ride is over. Home safely. Look at that, the door is opening automatically. Isn't that magical? How does she do that? Doors open. She's there just waiting with a smile on her face, welcoming me home. Couldn't have a much better ending to a great riding day than that.
Hello, dear.
Hello. I'm still recording. That's my other toy right there.
We're talking about me and talk about your car.
All right, this is it. The ride's over. Bye.